What's going on, everybody? John with John's Record Rack here to do a quick video. I decided to just go ahead and hit record on the camera rather than getting out the fancy mic and doing all that. So this is going to be my response video to Darcy 6 Streams 9 Lives. He basically created a contest for us to show our favorite Eddie, Iron Maiden's iconic mascot. He said basically show your favorite Eddie, album covers, posters, CD covers, t-shirts, flags, whatever, any sort of anything you can show that has an image of Eddie on it. And he's called it Who's Your Eddie? So I'm going to show my 6 favorite Iron Maiden record covers with obviously the different incarnations of the iconic mascot. So, without further ado, here we go. Alright, first up on the list, we have Killers. Doesn't get any more iconic than this. If you remember from this is their second record, and from the first Iron Maiden record, you kind of had a spiky-haired, almost punk rock looking Eddie on it, and then for their second record you have Eddie. He's clearly grown his hair out, so he's looking more metal in this than in their first record. So, yep, Killers. Alright, number 2, Number of the Beast. This was actually the first Iron Maiden record that I got, actually tape, that I got back in the 80s. And for the longest time, this was my favorite heavy metal record of all time. Not anymore, but still absolutely iconic, definitely probably in my top 10. And then, of course, that is such a classic looking Eddie. You have Eddie basically playing the puppet master with the devil here, holding fire in his hands, or in his hand there. Absolutely iconic. Number of the Beast. Alright, coming in next, we have Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time. I think Darcy, you showed this one. I don't think it was your number 1, it might have been your number 2 or number 3, but yeah, absolutely agree. This is an iconic version of Eddie. You kind of have kind of a sci-fi space Eddie, if you will, with the helmet and his gun. Kind of looks like a post-apocalyptic, futuristic world that he's in. So, anyways, yep, iconic, classic album cover. Somewhere in Time. Next up, we have the return of Heavy Metal Eddie. This looks a lot like the Eddie on the Killers record. See here, Iron Maiden, made in Japan. This is a live record. This is the live record with the first singer, Pauliano. And you have Samurai Eddie here. Obviously they're in Japan here, so classic Eddie, Heavy Metal Eddie with his samurai sword. Made in Japan. Okay. Number 5, we have Peace of Mind. This is probably the most psychotic looking Eddie cover on all their albums, in my opinion. You got kind of a crazy psycho looking Eddie with the straight jacket on and trying to rip through chains to a padded wall, looks like there. Looks like they did maybe a lobotomy there with the bolted skull. But yeah, absolutely iconic, and would be my favorite Eddie if not for the number 1 here that I'm having my lap. So, coming in number 2, Peace of Mind. And like I said, Peace of Mind would have been my favorite Eddie cover, if not for none other than Iron Maiden self-titled, their first classic record. I remember the first time I saw this cover, I didn't buy the album, I didn't have it, it wasn't when I had the album, but I saw it in a record store. I want to say it was, there's this record store here in Colorado called Sound Warehouse, and they had, everything. And I remember seeing this record. In fact, I remember picking it up and looking at it, and then I was with my mom or dad, maybe both my parents, came over, took a look at it, and were just horrified. Absolutely not. Put that down. Put that satanic record back in the bin type of thing. So pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, this is the Eddie that started it all. In my opinion, is also the best version of Eddie. It's definitely one of the scariest looking. Definitely looks a little punk rock rather than metal. I think I heard somebody else say that about this cover to Steve Harris, the bass player of Iron Maiden, and he took offense to that in a joking way. But anyways, yep, Iron Maiden self-titled, my favorite version of Eddie. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. Thanks for putting this contest together, Darcy. Stay metal. This is Magnolia Jean, and she is metal, okay? She loves metal. She just doesn't know it yet. All right, coming in first, we've got Iron Maiden's second record, Killers, right? See that, Magnolia? You want to hold that? Here, she's going to hold that for us. This is one of my favorite covers. I think I got this maybe my third or fourth Iron Maiden record. There you go. Alright, and coming in next. Woo-hoo-hoo!